of the importance of Raj Bhakti over other Krishna Bhaktis. Did I tell you that story? If you want, I can tell that story again.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, please, Prabhuji. Um, I mean, only to tell you the glorification of Raj Bhakti actually. No? I used to, how many of you know Pandharpur, Maharashtra? Vittal.
Yeah, we heard Prabhuji, but we haven't been there.
Yes.
We watched movie, Prabhuji.
Okay, Vittal, and that is also Krishna Bhakti. And amazing. So I have so many stories about how Krishna would serve them. They're actually Rukmini and Vittal. And Tukaram, Janabai, Sukhbai, and Gyan, Namdev, Gyandev, all these people. And Tukaram went back to Godhead in his own personal body actually. So anyway, I'll tell a small story to make you very, So Yakanad, there was a devotee Gora Kumbar. So what happens, to cut the story short, Gora Kumbar lost his both hands. So you don't have both hands, so who will maintain? To run the family. His wives were there. So one day one boy came and said, I want little, I'm an orphan and I want some service. Gora said, hey, you want service? Why not? I'll tell you how to make the pots. Gorkumbar was actually a potter. He was a potter. Potter means, right? He would make the clay pots. So you can use my instruments and I can teach you how to do that. But you sell, we'll take 50%. But that boy said, no, I don't need anything. I will just, if you give me some breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm fine. Fine. So Gora's wives could take good care of this boy as their own son. Gora also take care of him nicely. And the boy, after learning how to make pots, he started making pots. And he would serve because Gora didn't have both hands. He would just go to market, he would bring the vegetables, he would do everything for them. Eventually, he became like one of the members of the family. He would make the pots, and the pots, oh, people would buy left and right. You're all listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then one day some devotees went to temple and they saw the deity. They realized, hey, the God Krishna left the deity. Krishna is not here. Lord left the deity. Then what happened? They started looking here and there. Then they happened to come across these people buying the pots. Every pot has Shank and Chakra. Oof. So the devotees became very curious. Who is making these pots? Then somebody said, it's Gora. So these are all Gora spots. Then the devotees went to Gorakumbar's home. Um, who makes the pots? Gora said, no, I don't make the pots. And I lost both of my hands. You know. Uh, then if you want, I can tell you how he lost his both of the hands also. But anyway, the story is different. But then who makes the pots? We have a boy, we take care of him. Then the devotee said, we want to see him. We want to see him. Please bring him. किधर है चले गए वो So Gaurav went inside to call the boy. The boy was not there. He went everywhere to call for him. He was not there. And devotees fell at his feet. Wow, how fortunate you are. Supreme Lord himself became your servant. And he was only make pots for you. He was making, he was maintaining your family. He became your son. Amazing. That's what Krishna loves. Krishna became the taxi driver for Arjuna. Amazing. For Maharaj Yudhishthira, he became a messenger. You are listening or not?
Prabhuji.
Amazing, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Then the devotees went and they glorified Gora. Wow, life means yours. Supreme Lord became your servant. Likewise, I read all the stories. Then I came to this one day. I was telling this in Oklahoma actually. One day, then I came to Raj Bhakti, and Raghunath Das Goswami was meditating on the bank of Radhakund. Then what happened? Two tigers came to drink water very close to where Raghunath Das Goswami was sitting. Immediately Krishna appeared, you know, to protect Raghunath Das Goswami. So Krishna was standing and watching. What will the tigers do? That point of time, Sanatana Goswami came, and he came to the, what is that? He came to Radhakund. So when he came to Radhakund, uh, who came? Sanatana Goswami came and he saw Krishna waiting in anxiety. He saw Raghunath Das Goswami meditating. He saw tigers were drinking water very close to Raghunath Das Goswami. But what happened after some time? The tigers disappeared. Sorry, no, tigers left. Then Krishna made sure, Krishna understood Raghunath Das Goswami is safe. Krishna disappeared. I read up to this point. Because I was reading, I was so much influenced by the previous philosophy of reading Krishna books. I thought now Sanatana Goswami would glorify Raghunath Das Goswami, right? How many felt like that? Huh? Will you glorify Raghunath Das Goswami? Yes, sir. No.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I thought Sanatana Goswami would glorify him. Sanatana Goswami said, Raghunath Das Goswami, we are servants of Krishna, we never take any service from Krishna. I told you many times, construct a hut. Today, because you don't even have a hut to stay, you're just living in the just open place. You're meditating all the time. Two tigers came to, who came very close by. But considering for your safety, Krishna also came to protect you. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. We don't take service from him. He chastised him. I was shocked. Wow. This story is higher than the stories I read. And first time I came to know Yashoda is willing to go to hell eternally to relieve Krishna's 15-minute headache. Radharani was willing to go to hell eternally to relieve Krishna's headache. Wow, there is nothing higher than that. That is Vraj Prem, Vraj Bhakti. That's why Krishna is scared of Yashoda. Yashoda only could bind Krishna. So Radharani also could bind Krishna, no doubt. One is what is that? Sanatan Goswami, not Sanatan Goswami. So you understood the difference, right?
Yes,
Everyone.
Prabhuji.
Huh? Gaurav said yes. Other people.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Others are not speaking.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sorry, asking.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So basically, this is pure love where the gopis of Vrindavan, they want to go to hell eternally. But they don't want to they don't take any service from Krishna. That is not there in other bhaktis. Also, under Radharani has a billion gopis. How many? Billion. I mean, somewhere I read Brahmavartan Puran, 650 million gopis. 650 million gopis are there to assist Radharani. Wow. So, because Lord Chaitanya came in the, mood of Radha, and he's Krishna, but in the mood of Radharani, Lord Chaitanya promoted Raga Bhakti and Manjari Bhav, Sakis and Manjaris. Under Radharani, there are, Sarv Narma Sakis, Priya Narma Sakis, Preshta Sakis, and the Sakis Manjaris are there. So this process will take you back to Godhead after you having attained the love of God. So Lord Chaitanya, if you do this for Lord Chaitanya's grace, you will go back to spiritual world in a Manjari form. Rupa Goswami was doing sadhana here. He eventually did sadhana and uh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost. What am I telling?
Rupa Goswami doing sadhana.
Radharani Sakhis.
Yeah, Radharani Sakis, exactly. So Krishna, because it's a combination of Radha and Krishna, Radha and Lord Chaitanya came to, what is that? Raga Bhakti means spontaneous attraction, not Vaidhi Bhakti. Spontaneous bhakti means you're super, not that when you get up in the morning, you will not think twice whether should I go to Mangalarti or not. Should I this service or not? Because with Raga Bhakti, having an intense attraction for Krishna is the easiest way to transcend cycle of birth and death, even though you live in the family in the material world. Right? So then, how do we attain that Krishna Prema? By bathing in Radhakund as many times as possible. That's the topmost devotional service. So go on to live in Vrindavan. Or Prabhupada said, make your home Vrindavan in America. And be committed to Guru strictly. Be committed to Guru as strictly as possible. Guru's instructions. And the last one is what is that? Residing in Radhakund doesn't mean you need to reside there. Make your home Radhakund. Make your home Vrindavan. And so when you make so anyway, what is that? You don't need to reside, make your home Vrindavan and develop this practice 4 related principles, 16 downs, chanting 16 downs, and do service. Then Srila Prabhupada's grace, Lord Chaitanya's grace, you'll attain the perfection. But anyway, you need the permission of Guru to take bath actually. So Radhakund Bhakti is liquid love Radharani. When you sprinkle the water also, if you take bath, you will attain the spiritual form immediately. You'll not know it. That's why what is that when we visit Vrindavan, when you visit Govardhan, so when we visit, so can you hear me or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Visit Vrindavan or Govardhan, then you perform bhakti there sincerely, and Vrindavan, 1 round you chant equal to 100 rounds. 1 offense you commit is equal to 100 offenses. But Mayapur is not like that. If you just chant your own, do Audare Bhav, Lord Chaitanya, right? He came to bestow Krishna Prema, right? So because he is Radha and Krishna combination, he could do that. So you let in that intense attraction for Krishna, that Raga Bhakti, and by Lord Chaitanya's grace, you'll go back to Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka has two compartments, Gaur Maharaj says. One compartment, if you stay in the, what is that? If you love Gaur Lila, you will go back to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's compartment, where you perform Sankirtan. But if you like Radha and Krishna, there you will go and you take part in Radha Krishna Lila. That is what Rupa Goswami is telling in Nectar of Instruction. We started with sense control to prema. Wow, amazing. Ayendra Prabhu, today's Ayendra Prabhu's appearance, today Ayendra Prabhu went back to Godhead actually, just by chanting Sankirtan. I am going to request all of you, especially also those who can preach, Gaurav Prabhu and Preeti Mataji,
Yes, Prabhuji.
you should start preaching actually.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You have studied, and I want everyone to write an exam next week. Next week it's online exam. Venkat Prabhu, you should also preach. And Sagar Prabhu and Ankita Mataji, they're already preaching. And I can see what is that. Madhuri Gopi Mataji is preaching with her husband. Naveen Prabhu, Cincinnati, should start preaching. Yojana Mataji is already preaching. She is supporting big way, great Amma. Sirisha Goli Mataji, you are one time you are allowing facilitating programs, but you moved out. You should do something in Indiana. Either you preach or you help others preach, but it's fine. What do you all think?
I'm helping others in the temple, Prabhuji. I'm inviting many devotees to the temple.
Amazing. Fantastic. Venkat Prabhu, will you start preaching or not? I can use 7 sessions.
Yes, Prabhuji. I'm interested in preaching, Prabhuji. But I'm not doing that chanting, right? That's why I got a little bit stuck. But
You start whatever rounds you chant, we are okay. 4 rounds you're chanting?
yes, Prabhuji.
Good. 4 rounds is fine. Just start chanting 4 rounds, that's good. We have no problem. We don't know who will get one mercy, So start preaching, Those of you, I can give all the 7 sessions material. And today, with next week, we can share all, please. Or just give them prasad, read Bhagavad Gita together. But I want you to start. Gaurav Prabhu should start Bhakti Vriksha.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Just go to neighbors and say, Prabhuji, you'll believe me, you'll get a lot of grace. You're in mode of say goodness. Preeti Mataji is also in same mode of goodness. And otherwise, how long? We are only just a handful of people all the time. I just came to Dallas and there are so many people. No, because Indians are moving to Dallas. But if you really ask me, preach and bring more and more people. You don't know who will become a devotee. It's very interesting. At least we should try. Krishna, in the Krishna consciousness, of result is for endeavor, not for that. Real endeavor is the result. You're understanding? Real endeavor is the result. Sagar, what do you say?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Sagar Prabhu is helping me in a Friday Bhakti Vriksha program. But you should also start doing, just go to all the people in Chatham Hall's apartments. Tell them, your wife will take care of the Matajis and you take care of Prabhus. And Krishna will be so happy. Hey, because of them, one soul came to the lotus feet of Krishna,
Yes,
So,
yes, Prabhuji. We have plans, Prabhuji.
yes. And I'll give you all the presentations and just give me same thing, Prabhakar Prabhu, Prabhakar Prabhu, if you really ask me, Saga, I think, Harjay Prabhu wants to talk to you,
Yes, Prabhuji.
we'll
I'll
talk
talk to you,
about
Prabhu. Yeah.
because time is running out. Why not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
For everyone should be actively engaged in Krishna's service. Whichever, what is it? Pranayana Ardher Diya Vacha, give your life, dedicate your life. Some people say, no, I cannot dedicate my life, I have so many commitments. Good. Then Ardha, give your resources. You're very rich, give your money. Okay, otherwise you have a land, give land. Yesterday somebody told me, they gave 10,000 acres land donation. Wow, 9,000, not 10,000. Somebody is giving 15 acres land to temple, ISKCON temple. So you have money, okay, give money. Or whatever you have, okay, then you say, no, I cannot give money. Or the diya, intelligence, use your intelligence to spread Krishna consciousness. Great. Vacha, or speak good about the process. Trust me, is there any process where, tell me how many, honestly, how many of you agree? Who will strictly follow four regulatory principles? No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. And no tea, no coffee, and no onion, no garlic. Great, right? And
Yes,
who
Prabhuji.
take 16 courses, and gurus are there willing to take karma. Navin Prabhu, will you do preaching or not? What will you do?
I will do Prabhuji.
Yes. So I'll give all the presentations, start 7 sessions to all of you. I'll give, trust me. And Padmaja Mataji, what you will do? I don't know. I know you're busy.
Interested, Prabhuji, but I don't know whether, we have Bhakti Vriksha already. But then I would like to, I'm interested in getting the material. If something, in my neighborhood, they're not even today's evening, I invited them, but I don't know, one person responded, and then that's it, Prabhuji. So I don't know.
I know. You know what you have to do? Whenever you get an opportunity, you should preach to them. Either they'll go away from you or they'll become devotees. But at least you will become strong.
So the reason why I asked for the material, Prabhuji, in November when I was doing, what is that? Kartika Damodarashtakam. I invited few people, and then I got some slides from Rashtrika Prabhu, and then I did presentation for my small group of people, Prabhuji. So I invited few people, 80 people came 1 week, and then people who didn't make it that day, I invited again some other day, and then I did presentation for them.
80 people came.
First year, yes, Prabhuji.
Wow, you're worshipable, amazing.
But at that time, Dr. Rashtrika Prabhu gave the presentation. First time, I did Kirtan, Prabhuji. I led Kirtan.
Amazing.
That was, Dr. Rashtrika Prabhu actually put me on the spot that day.
Amazing,
So,
very nice. I don't see that. Actually, let me tell you, the talent in ISKCON is immeasurable. Unlimited talent is there. Only thing is people have to, give up shyness and go forward. Amazing, 80 people came. Wow. So anyway, actually, I'm traveling right today, tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to New York. So I'll find some time and I'll share with all of you. Also, I'm thinking of, I'll start these courses. If you all think, these are valuable, let me tell you, I'm starting these courses to bring Westerners. I know it has definitely, some people will definitely join the courses. And that they'll become devotees. Anyone can join, Indians or Americans, doesn't matter actually. I know it doesn't matter. So I will share. And next week you're writing exam, and I'll end it here. I have to go. Thank you very much. And Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dhanavad.
Land of